We did not sidetrack the middle of a conversation just now. Anyway, how is everyone?
Good.
Hey.
I feel funny on top of Taylor like that.
What?
Oh no! What's happening?
Oh, jeez. What is happening there?
Just stretch me out. Just stretch me out over.
Yeah.
You think that like I would know what I'm doing by now? I was rebuilding all of this today, and I did not finish in time, and this is what happened.
It's okay.
Well, honestly,
It's all good.
it looks pretty good.
All right, now it's pretty good. Now,
Hi, Xanatos. I miss you.
Xanatos, it's been forever, man. We
Yo.
all miss you.
I miss you. That's my ranger bro.
We do. We love Xanatos. He's a very important member of the community, dude. We do all miss you.
Yeah.
You should hit me up one of these days. I should hit you up, but yeah, let's hit each other up when we're not here on the Twitch TV.
Xanatos, I hit you up too.
Yeah, so we're back. It's episode 16, which is kind of wild to imagine. I was like talking to a friend of mine today, one of like the podcast gurus from my little corner of the internet. The Rob Has a Podcast is known to say that like you need to do like 8 podcasts for the show to stick, for it to mean like it's going to count. So we're like doubly serious at episode 16. This is like legit. I think officially we can never stop doing this now.
Cool. I'm in.
Are you podcasting?
No, but it's close enough. It's a similar broadcast medium.
Yeah. It's fine. It counts.
Except for, the visual component and the dice and the multiple people and all that. But, same difference.
Nice.
So, what's going on? What's everybody been up to since last I saw you? Taylor and Kurt, I saw you yesterday.
Yeah,
I had mentioned... Oh, I'm sorry, Taylor. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, John.
Oh, I said to you, I think briefly earlier, Rich, that myself and the kids went up to some friend's house and about an hour north of us, did some lunch and dinner, and they brought out the 22s after lunch, and we did a little shooting.
Boy.
And
oh boy.
He was nice enough to lend me his 3-point sprayer for my tractor, so I can mix up 60 gallons of goodness and try to kill all the poison ivy I have around my property.
We love killing poison ivy. Big fans. Yeah. Yep, big fans.
Yeah.
I feel like poison ivy inevitably going to make an appearance in this campaign before the end, given how much traction it's getting these days.
But yeah, man, it was good. We had a lot of fun.
Intended traction. The tractor. Sorry.
I love it.
Mike's got jokes.
Just following someone's.
But it was cool. We were digging through DVDs that George had, and he had The Last Starfighter.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So we pulled out The Last Starfighter and started playing that for the kids, and they were just like, and then it started getting interesting. You know what I mean? And they were hooked. So I had to borrow that so we could finish it at home.
I've heard for a while they were going to, reboot that.
It's Jeff Bridges, isn't it? Am I, misremembering that?
No, it's a nobody guy. I'm thinking of the main character. You're thinking of Starman.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, I'm totally conflating these things.
But it was funny because Ryan was like, these graphics are pretty bad. I'm like, this is pre-Nintendo, Atari ColecoVision era. This is you gotta, put it in its era. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's pretty good for what it was.
People used to dump quarters in those things.
You should give them the Atari set to fool around with. Then they'll know.
I was talking to one of our friends the other day. Was like, oh yeah, the Xbox was my first gaming set. Was my first video game console, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so old, dude. We played Coleco. You know, I distinctly remember sitting in John's older brother's room with the Coleco, with the dial on the remote, and it just, gosh, what a time to be alive. But yeah, I can imagine it's got to be hard to give the kids these old flicks and have them hang. How do they feel about Star Wars? Where are your kids at on the original trilogy?
I can't remember if I watched it with them or not.
Oh, blasphemer.
No, I absolutely hate Star Wars. I hate Star Wars, so I could totally do without that.
That is 2 times too many that I've heard somebody say that this week.
Dude, I'm shook right now.
No, I mean,
I think I gotta turn this.
The original ones, they hold a place in my heart. But like let's
Oh,
just see
we don't
how
need to talk
bad
about
like
the
we
free
can
players.
destroy. Yeah, how we can destroy
Yeah,
shows.
we don't need to talk about those.
All right. I fucked up. I don't mention Star Wars on air. That's my bad. I know better than that.
I just watched episode 2 of The Mandalorian today.
Oh,
Did you guys know there's like a cute baby Yoda on that show?
yeah. That's great, isn't it? What a
We
delight.
did. It's amazing.
Part of me
Except-
wishes I could be you right now to go on this journey fresh.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that we gave the Jawas the attention they deserved in the Star Wars universe.
Mhm.
That I didn't know I needed that, but I needed more Jawas.
Mando is a good ride. You'll dig it. I mean, there's a lot of fun people along the way, but also, yep, Baby Yoda. You
Yeah.
gotta love it. I
Yeah.
have a Baby Yoda decal on the back of my truck because it's a small Toyota truck, so it's my Baby Yoda. Anyway.
I love it. So good.
That's awesome.
But also, Ahsoka has my heart.
Stop it. No spoilers. Stop. What are you doing? He's on episode 2.
Saying in general, I'm about to
right.
finish Clone Wars.
Oh, good. That's excellent.
Good save. Good save.
I
Good
love
save.
her.
Good save.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it.
Have you watched Rebels yet? Mike got me to watch Rebels last
No,
year.
that's
No Star
next.
Wars
Well,
on.
But I need to
Okay.
we need to do Bad Batch because it's like right there.
You should watch Rebels first. But yeah, Bad Batch is pretty good. It's been
Yeah,
good.
watch Rebels and like get to the next level.
Yeah. Take it to the limit.
Which I watched this TV show called Ragnarok, which is pretty amazing. Season 2. So that was a lot of fun.
It's in my queue.
I remember you mentioning it
It
a
got
couple of months ago.
I felt like season 1 was good, but season 2 was better than season 1, and unfortunately, I think it was only 6 episodes, and I'm like, oh man,
Also,
no,
isn't Loki like coming out pretty soon?
yeah, June's. I don't know, Rich would know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it's coming out in like 2 weeks, I believe. Kevin and Josh are
Yeah.
covering it over on Post Show Recaps.
That's
Everything
okay.
is super. You should go check them out.
Yeah.
PostShowRecaps.com. Kevin, one of the players on our Sunday City of Mist game. But yeah, they have their Loki coverage coming this week. So I think Loki is like next week. I haven't been like tracking the days close because I know I'll hear about it from them. And I don't like watch a lot of like previews and stuff because I like to go in cold nowadays. But I'm hype. Loki's going to be fun for sure.
Yeah.
It's going to be very, very good.
June 9th, a week from tomorrow, Wednesday.
Yep,
Ooh,
sounds perfect.
All right, wicked. I'm in.
there we go.
Ready for more Tom Hiddleston.
Yep, who isn't? You can't go wrong with that guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's cool. There's like a bunch of good stuff happening. It's weird. It's Memorial Day. People are back out in the world. That's exciting and terrifying all at once. Yeah, but we are with a select group of people inside a dungeon in the Tomb of Gurahl Khan in the Drakencaern Mountains. Last time we were talking about it, Ulrich had a feat that he had to pick. I don't know if John's settled on something yet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got quiet there because I was actually entering it. I put the lucky feat into my character sheet.
Great. Love that.
I know you do. I know. It's a crowd favorite, especially a DM favorite. I will throw it in there for everybody who wants to read what it does, for those few who probably might not.
Lucky, yeah, it's in there. It's in the player's handbooks. If you're going to play with feats, this is the kind of stuff I feel like you have to like bring into the game. For me, like, yeah, sure, it's cool. It's very good. It was used to great effect on Critical Role, and gained great notoriety and popularity there. I'm shocked none of the players in the Glarendar game of Post Show Recaps are using it, but Ulrich is definitely lucky.
Well, so do you know, though, I was just reading the feat, and I've had this feat in another character I played for years. And I don't know if I never knew this or just forgot, but you can spend a luck point and roll a d20 on an attack against you and give that other person your roll if you choose to. I did not realize that. That might have changed.
Yeah,
so if
it's
somebody rolls
awesome.
if somebody rolls against you and rolls a 20, a natural 20, you could roll your own luck die and most likely get rid of that crit.
Potentially, yeah. I mean, you can crit dump for sure. Yep.
So,
like
I
divert some serious stuff. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I think we should all pick that as a feat when we get new feats.
Yeah.
The lucky.
Please.
Please.
I'm
we'll
a player
definitely
against
keep playing
luck.
till 8th level. I take
'Cause I'm
back
really
everything I
lucky.
said.
That was lucky last time.
You did. You got very lucky. Loki. Hello, Hard Rock Hope. Cool. So, yes, lucky. Ulrich is lucky.
Loki.
Crixus is hurting. Eerie is annoyed, and Angus is healing. Yeah, I don't know. Is there any other housekeeping, bookkeeping, anything else that we need to take care of?
I don't think so. We were just kind of like retreating from our. Or did we go rest and we're heading out again?
I think we were in the process of resting.
left off.
And we rest was my last sentence. Okay.
Well, yeah, if this is where we're picking back up, if we're ready for it, I think that where we last left our heroes, the lot of you, along with Lothar, had proceeded further into the northern reaches of this dungeon, the Tomb of Gurahl Khan. You left behind Beaudry Ironstave and the remainder of the dwarves who have survived and endured. Hey, good night, Dan. This battle that you had outside the front of the tomb, fighting against Razor Strike, the blue dragon mount of Melkanan, the paladin whom waited inside. And so, yeah, you guys made your way up there. A trap was triggered. An air elemental was summoned. It threw Crixus down the hallway. It battered the hell out of you. The Maul of Titans shattered walls and floor, and ultimately the earth elemental. Magic was cast. Healing was given. Ulrich discovered a trap that was attached to a series of gems, these 5 kind of like sunstones embedded in the wall of the room. The air elemental was summoned in. He was trying to depress them all simultaneously, but failed when he was hit by a series of darts containing some ancient type of poison that paralyzed him. And so Eerie and Lothar were going to try the gems again, but Angus was like, maybe you could wait. Maybe wait. And then Angus and Crixus carried Ulrich back, Beaudry Ironstave purging the dwarf of the poison that held him rigid. And yeah, Lothar and Eerie making their way back. A lot of you were going to take a short rest. That was where we left off. You were talking about taking a short rest.
Yes.
I'm ready for the short rest.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, short rest it is.
You see what happened? I didn't have the lucky feat last session, and I got paralyzed. I was very unlucky. Very unlucky.
That's like my big whining thing about Lucky. So, I played a character for many years back in the day that had an ability that was hard earned called Tamora Smiles that was the Lucky feat. And so except I could only re-roll 1 die a day, not 3. That's pretty nasty. But it's like you guys have legendary actions. It's awesome. That Lucky is so good. Any players watching this that are ever going to play my games, never take it. Yeah.
I can remember. You just brought back like a flood of memories of you sitting there with a 20-sided going, Tamora Smiles, and rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
a master harper ability. The harper is blessed by the many gods of the dancing place. Tamora, the lady of luck. Yeah, she gave me good dice.
Oh, nice. Now that I'm 6th level, I can recover 3 spell slots.
Indeed, you can.
That's
While you
wicked.
were 5th level, you could also do the same because it rounds up.
Doesn't it round down?
I think it rounds up. I only know this because I'm playing a wizard and was like, oh my god, it rounds up.
Equal to or less than half your wizard level is the amount.
So,
Yeah.
short rest.
Short rest.
Wicked.
Angus will get out his war horn and play a soft, gentle tune as people rest, which, if they spend hit dice, they'll get an extra D6 at the end of the rest. Not per hit die, but just total.
Okay.
Nice.
The spell slots can have combined level equal to or less than half your wizard level, rounded up.
Thanks, Kurt. Extra
Nice.
6. Thanks, brother. 26, 32.
Ooh.
This is one of the few things I actually also get to benefit from.
The short
Nice.
rest.
No, the Song of Rest.
Oh, nice. Yeah. I was going to say, you have Font of Inspiration now, too, right? You get back your inspiration dice on a short rest, I think. Don't
Ooh.
you? I might be
No.
wrong. You.
No. Oh, that had.
Nice.
So, the lot of these...
Yes, that was 5th level. Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
but I haven't used any bardic inspiration, so that's.
Fair enough. So, yeah, the lot of you sit with Beaudry and the dwarves by the entrance of the tomb, resting as Angus plays his soft, gentle song.
Sounds a little bit like. For an hour.
Oh, Angus, that sounds really good.
Is he snoring into that? What is he doing? Is he snoring into that?
God. Help us.
Yeah. So,
All I know is it was effective for the D6s that were rolled.
it was absolutely
Fair enough.
It was very effective.
It sounded
So-
like home.
Hallrick gets back his action surge, second wind, all that good stuff.
Yep,
You get able to get back 3 spell slots. Angus, you get back stuff that you didn't spend, so no worries. Crixus, you're out of luck, my friend. I don't think you get anything awesome on a short rest after your hit points are recovered.
Spells anyway, so I'm okay.
Clutch.
And I did use a spell
wise
though,
cleric.
but I only used a 0th level spell.
I am lowish on spell slots because I healed all y'all.
Yes, you did.
Right.
I think that Beaudry Ironstave is like, what the lord do you think you're going to do then? You got more digging around you'd like?
We can open that door.
Yeah, we found the
That's-
door.
That maybe,
Yeah.
maybe. No,
Definitely.
Yes.
look at Angus.
Yes.
Like with my eyes. Maybe. Hmm?
We
And this time we'll help you, Ulrich.
we also need. I'm sorry. We also learned
Every time.
that we need to keep our eyes peeled for some colored tiles because we haven't encountered the fire or water elementals yet, and by the where we ran into the earth one and the air one, it seemed that there is kind of some signage there that we got to keep our eyes peeled for.
Yeah.
Signage.
Yep. Signage. Elemental signage. Yeah, I wouldn't mind looking through that door. I'm definitely curious.
Yeah, definitely.
And where was the door again? Was it the one that was at the corridor just before the room?
No, the one that Ulrich was pressing the buttons.
Oh, there was a door in that chamber.
It wasn't a door, to be clear. It's a wall, right,
Yeah.
with
Yeah,
a mural
but
on it, and on the
presumably.
mural are a bunch of like buttons, like gems that are depressible like buttons.
See, I was thinking there a compartment would open or something. I don't think there's gonna be a door there.
Well, you never know.
Could be
One way
bad.
to find out.
So after a lot of you like rest for the hour, Angus's dulcet horn humming.
Maybe it's just a poison dart dispensing system. It's like, oh, you guys want more poison darts?
Yep, could do that too. For sure.
You just have to hang a canvas in front of it. All right, we got a dozen.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, you never know unless you try, you know.
So a lot of you are going to make your way back up to that chamber.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
absolutely.
Yes.
I guess.
Ulrich stands at the doorway to the room and waits to see what happens because
Oh,
he's not doing this again.
Come on, Lothar.
I'm just moving you up there with everyone,
Yeah.
Kurt.
I'm coming.
hold up. I wanted to
Mike's Lothar.
Okay,
but
there is a corridor.
It's so
Okay.
good, Mike. Again, with the it sounds like he sounds like a Smurf, like a very
Lothar?
Who you calling?
Mike's impression of Lothar.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not a Smurf.
I'm a farmer.
I'm not even blue. I mean, I guess technically I
Oh,
was,
yeah.
but
Generals and
okay, yeah. So the five of you.
Yeah, right.
What'd you say?
Lothar's coming with us, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The five of you make your way back up there. Lothar, conspicuously quiet. And yeah, Ulrich stands at the edge of the stairs. Crixus and Eerie kind of stepping into the room. Lothar lingering behind Angus in the back. And so you see this far wall. There's all this kind of broken shelving, rotted wood. This place ancient, archaic, long since abandoned. The dust kind of wiped away on these 5 gemstones from where Ulrich kind of unfortunately tried to synchronize the depression of all of them and failed.
yeah. Crixus, can you do a couple? I'll do a couple, and then press. You don't want to do it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I don't want to.
Well, could you stand to the side and use your tail for just one of them? Because Lothar and I can get the other 4.
Well, Angus really scared me about the poison darts, but okay, I'll try.
All right.
Don't be scared, Crixus.
Come on, Lothar.
I mean, look,
I look at
he's
Lothar and I
fine.
go, oh.
I think Lothar's pointing at Ulrich he's fine. Everything's going to be fine.
So what do you think you need to do to not get shot?
Press them all at the same time.
I have an idea.
What is
Sorry.
it?
So I got an idea here, He takes out his cowbell, and he kind of he gets a beat going, and then that way.
Wait, can I do the beat? Ding 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 ding.
And
I'm hearing Foghat. Ding 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 ding.
I'll definitely do a Tonto.
And so we can use this to he uses that to get a steady rhythm going, so that you guys can be on the same count and push at the same time. In essence, helping everyone.
Oh,
I think that's brilliant. And
love
I think
it.
Lothar is so this is great, but
Yeah.
do we push on or off the beat? Are we supposed to on the bell? In between
on
the bell?
3. On 3. Ready?
So
I mean, after 3 or on 3?
On 3.
Wait, on 3 or after 3?
On. Oh my god.
I'll do the counting,
Okay.
and when I say 3, you push.
Yes.
Okay, I
On
got it.
3.
And just so you know, this is how it's gonna go. And he's like, and then so don't push now. This is the practice. This is this so you guys know
Practicing.
where it'll go.
I got it. It's practice.
I'll be like 1, 2, 3, and when I say 3, you push it. Okay.
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 That's gonna be the every other. That's gonna be the
Tempo.
Yes, that's the word.
Yes.
Got it. I got it. On 3.
Okay. Ready?
I'm gonna get this low one.
And the other one. You're responsible for 2 of them.
I gotta do 2? Okay, I can do both.
I'll take the low one.
And Angus does not have to be in the room to do this, so he
Echoing.
he steps into the hallway. You make sure he's in the hallway, and so he starts the beat.
I cast Mage Armor.
Oh yeah, good decision. Didn't you cast it last time or no?
No, I don't think so. Wait,
Okay.
did I? I think
don't
I did
believe there
actually.
was a,
I think I did because I was beginning of the fight. I was like, I'm an idiot. I should cast Mage Armor.
Last
And
8
I
hours.
did.
Yeah, Mage Armor before
That
your
was the
fight.
first thing I did.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't remember
okay.
there being a roll to hit. I just remember some failed dex rolls. But
Yeah.
you
It's a
cast that
dexterity check, and so everybody can make their dexterity check with advantage.
Okay, great.
Okay. So he 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Wait. Dexterity
Was
check
it
with
dex?
advantage.
Just a dex check.
Yep.
You're
Just
not a
straight
save,
dex.
but a check.
Do we get an advantage? Because
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a 15 is solid.
10 is
Whammy.
What's the difficulty in pushing a stone when somebody says
That's
3?
fair.
You know?
That
well.
high,
We
actually.
just found out.
Well, I mean,
It's definitely-
unless
yeah,
somebody
but
rolls.
DC. What's the DC?
Yeah.
I had said that the dexterity check was 11.
It was a dex. Mike did a dex save, not a dex check.
Oh,
Can he re-roll?
yeah, that's right. I did.
That's true.
That's right. I did. Oh, look at that.
Wait, although technically,
Don't
it would
get
only be the same or worse. So don't take that.
Unfortunately, Crixus is not lucky. That's Hallrick. Crixus, I need you now to make a dexterity saving throw.
no, Greg.
Again.
Oh, yeah, Crixus, your tail is like, click. You just were a second late. You were a second late. Your tail snaps out of the way as a dart like fires out of the wall, cracking into the other side. Lothar's like, oh. All right.
Maybe
Okay,
I
again.
look at Hallrick. Maybe Hallrick should do this because Hallrick has better hand dexterity than I do. Don't you think?
No.
My goodness gracious. We gotta do this, you guys.
Well, if you're not gonna be brave enough to do it, Hallrick, I guess I'll do it again.
Oh, I was
God,
brave
you
enough.
just
I tried to
was
do it all by
watching-
myself.
He did try to do it by himself.
I was watching from around the corner, and Crixus pushed it correctly. I think this is just a dart dispensing machine. You did it correctly.
Watching
This is
from
what it does.
around the corner.
It gives you poisonous darts. We should be collecting these and using them.
It can't be that many darts. We can keep on pushing all day here. All right, I'll try again. Let's try again, everybody.
All
Let's
right,
do it again.
what? Come on.
Okay,
we
we
can
can
do
do
this.
Wait, do the
You can do this.
bell thing again.
Deep. One.
We can do this.
Wait,
We can do this.
Wait.
Oh.
Wait. What do I do? I click. Do I click this?
Oh my gosh.
Here, on three. Like, yeah,
There we go.
Okay,
There we go.
okay. So
There
with
we
that, on
go.
the second pass, the fire gems
We can
You
push
press
buttons at the same
into
time.
the wall. And I think that a lot of you see, like, this dust falls off the wall on the northern side of this room, right? Like, kind of like just next to you here, you see, like, this little puff of dust as you hear, like, and this small stone panel just slides up, revealing this, like, recessed alcove into the wall.
Ooh, I go over and look at it.
As you, like, step over and you kind of, like, perch up on your tiptoes, it's just, like, a bit higher kind of than your head peering
Angus
into
will
it.
Pick her up.
Just
I pick her up.
Sure, Crixus, you lift her up. What did Angus say? I'm sorry.
Angus moves into the room and goes, "See, told you, a compartment."
It's pretty cool.
I think Lothar's like, you're right. You were
We
right.
turn around. We go. You got it.
So I think that as you look in, Eerie, like Crixus lifts you from behind, Lothar kind of like peering from the back, standing over near Angus. And what you see in here is what looks like a stone tablet, like sitting flat on like the base of this recess. It's covered in dust, right?
I turn to Lothar. Lothar, come over here. Come over here.
Eerie grabs the tablet.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
She can't help it.
I know. Okay. What
She
happened?
can't help it, huh? She can't help it, can
No.
she? Eerie, I need for you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna die right now, you guys.
I was afraid of this.
I'm gonna die. I got a 9.
Oh.
I'm gonna die. Instantly dead. Instantly dead.
It falls on top of her.
No, as you like reach in and you grab the
Hold on,
stone
Gary.
tablet, in fact, you feel this like this blast of like electricity surges from like off the walls. This like arc of static. You take 6 points of lightning damage.
Ow.
Well, you shouldn't be grabbing at things like that. I mean, like this place seems like pretty well trapped already.
Well, that's dumb.
Thanks for the help, Lothar. After the fact.
I mean, I moved as quick as I can. My legs are small.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
You can. You're gonna just cast it. You burn a spell slot, cast Detect Magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to see
So-
if this thing is magic or if there's anything magic around us.
So,
We-
Eerie.
Tablet? Can we see? Is there any writing on the tablet?
Yeah, the tablet's like covered in like a heavy coating of kind of dust sitting in here. So Eerie is like starts casting quickly, cast Detect Magic, and I think as you're peering in, you see that the tablet itself is radiating a bit of transmutation magic.
Okay.
And there is this dissipating kind of aura of evocation that's kind of fading off of like the edges, the walls of like this recessed kind of cavity in the wall.
When- I blow the dust off.
Yeah, what languages can we see? Like any languages specifically?
I think
on
as we
the tablet?
see Crixus like the dust kind of like wafts up, and we see like I think that we see the faint radiation of what looks like a transmutation magic beneath the tablet, like a stronger, different kind of type. And I think that you see the runes etched into the tablet itself are in giant, but more so than lettering, what you're seeing is what looks like a depiction, perhaps, of geography. It looks like it might be a map.
Ooh,
But
there's a map.
if I do giant, does that help in deciphering it?
Yeah,
You
Eerie
speak
also.
giant?
Eerie
Yes,
does
I
speak
do.
giant as well.
We all do.
So,
I think we all do.
I mean, there's still like dust over some of the lettering, right? But you could see it. So the idea is, what are you going to do? The tablet's still sitting in the alcove. Like most of the dust is off of it. But yeah, what's the plan?
Don't read it out loud.
Yeah.
It says,
Can Eerie
Says
like
Klaatu
take
Baraka
out her
Nikto.
notebook and like try and
Do the
copy
rubbing?
what's on the tablet?
do a rubbing. It'll be faster.
No, I can't touch it.
You can't see all of it is the idea. Like there's still dust kind of in some of the crevices and stuff. Without like taking it out and wiping it off, it's going to be hard to get everything.
Can I use
You know.
prestidigitation?
Yeah, sure. That you could do. You're going to just cast prestidigitation
Yeah.
and like, and Eerie blows, and all of a sudden all the dust is like, like just lifts off of it. The tablet pristine and clean. And I think that what you see written in giant is, oh gosh, 1 second. I should have had this open already. Right.
When Eerie casts prestidigitation, so does Angus, causing the symbol of the Metallurgist Guild to appear on the tablet.
You guys, that's the symbol I was telling you about. Whoa.
What the giant writing says is, first of all, it has the numbering in the giant runes for the number 2, and it says Azure Coast Crystal. That's all.
What was that?
You gotta
Azure
find the rest of these.
Azure Coast Crystal.
Azure
That's all it's
Coast
got.
Crystal. Whoa, baby.
We
And
gotta
then I
find the
think
rest of this.
You see like what looks like the depiction of like a map carved in, etched into the stone, and it looks like a portion of like a coastline.
I take a picture with my mind.
Guys, do you think this is like a trap? Eerie like copies it all down in her notebook.
Do you,
Lothar
Eerie,
is
do
like,
you think if we use like a spear or something to knock the tablet out of the alcove, will that set the trap off?
Yeah.
Well, the magic was dissipating, right? Wouldn't
Well,
we
but
just-
there's something under it too.
You don't want to drop it; it'll crack.
Yeah, I think we should leave it.
Oh,
I've got the copy.
Does the map look like any part of the map we have?
Yeah.
No.
That's the
Definitely not.
Okay.
This is like its own ancient thing, like carved into a stone tablet, right? Like the writing is different. Everything about it is kind of different.
Right? No, but in terms of like the term, like what it's depicting, not the Like,
Nope.
are there similar landforms or anything?
Good call. Yeah. It's not. It looks like a portion of coastline, though.
Okay.
Make an intelligence check for me, Angus. Make an intelligence check.
I'd like to.
Why?
Even
Rich.
like maybe an investigation roll probably is more appropriate. One sec, Mike. Make an investigation roll.
Marginally more.
Mm-hmm.
13.
Okay, there does look like it's like some mountains on the edge of the coast, but like, there's mountains all over the place. Mike, what were you going to say?
I'd like to see if there's anything that would trigger the trap, the magic.
Make an investigation roll.
I mentioned that to you too. Maybe there's a way we could not set it off. And I'm looking. Yeah. Oh well. I tried.
You're like peering into the alcove. It's like really hard to tell, right? You're not sure it was
help. Maybe you could see what's setting this tablet to shoot sparks.
Yeah, I think it's just the.
Eerie, is there some type of magic hand you could conjure that might be able to reach in there and grab it?
That would be very useful, huh?
Yeah, it would be, but I can't.
Was pretty great how you cleaned it off, though. I mean, if we can copy it, then that's a start.
Exactly. Like, I have it. Like, we don't
Yeah.
need to take the tablet.
Oh no, we definitely need to. take it
we need to
also.
take that.
No,
Yeah, I mean that thing's worth some real coin if we can get it out of here.
That's
intact.
not what
I
this
mean,
is about. That thing belongs in a museum.
What's a museum?
That's what I was
Ursula
wondering. I mean, you
told
guys
them.
had a museum in your
Ursula
little
told me
caves.
about them.
I didn't even know there was a museum.
I love it.
Museum. I was thinking about if anyone else comes into this tomb, like the Sapphire Legion, we can't let them have it.
Oh wow, that's
Then
actually a
maybe
much
we
better
should
reason.
Just break it.
I try, Lothar.
Break it.
No, you tried good. I mean, I'm trying now, I guess, but
Maybe in the robe. Maybe do you have any patch that might be able to do something? Or
Okay, I'm grabbing it.
Oh, it's gonna
Everybody-
take-
Ulrich, you reach
Step
in
out
and
of the way.
grab it.
I tell everybody step out of the way.
you all
Just
step out
in
of the way.
case.
Oh, whoa!
Come on, I can take a beating better than most people here. So
This guy is one brave son of a dwarf. All right,
wow,
right behind you.
stupid brave. They lockstep sometimes, but
Right. Yep, that's what my mother said about my brothers. All right, good luck.
Okay. Be
pick it
careful,
up.
please.
You reach in, your hand closes over the tablet. And then you lift it out of the alcove and you see beneath it there's a recess underneath where the tablet was seated where there are a pair of gauntlets bound with like mithril around the joints of like the knuckling and like brass set in between of like the finger joints and stuff. Yeah.
Whoa.
are these the gauntlets they were talking about? That
And
go with
Eerie,
all?
as your detect magic is still radiating, you see like this powerful transmutation magic kind of radiating off the gauntlets.
Those things are powerful, you guys.
Red
Are
Dwarf
these?
needs gauntlets badly.
Well, I mean, I gotta try them on.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I think those gauntlets might go together with the maul.
That's what I mean.
So-
I think that those gauntlets are what you need to safely remove the tablet from the Never mind.
I think he's like, all right.
You just see Ulrich with the tablet like, take this.
Yuri takes it. Like, holds it.
I'm gonna put them on.
Okay.
Do I feel any stronger?
You slip the gauntlets on. They like slide perfectly on your hands. Like you realize as you like flex your fingers, they're like silent. There is no creaking of old rusted metal. No dust clings to these ancient gauntlets, as it were. And I think that you do. You feel some strength kind of flowing through your arms.
You're ahhing. Are you in my sheet?
Nope. Ironically, I am not. Okay, so you put the gauntlets on. Then what do you do? That's my question.
Is there anything inscribed in them?
No.
Okay.
They're clearly like well made of like fine and expensive materials, and yeah.
Does the maul seem easier to swing when I swing it?
As you like, you swing them all around, you're like, wow, this thing floats easily. And I think that as you like look down at the one facing of the maul after you swing it, I think you see the letters like almost do that like alphabet soup thing of like they kind of like reform a little bit, moving strangely. Do you speak giant?
I do.
Oh yeah, awesome. It's like all of you speak giant.
Yeah.
And as you read, it says on the side of the maul in the language in the tongue of giants, you bear now the gauntlets, but not yet the belt. When you don them, true strength will be unlocked and the way forward revealed.
So, the corner of the doorway, I want to take the maul and smash it against the corner of the stone. Does it seem to do a lot of damage, like more than I would expect?
What it seems is that you have like so much control and precision over the maul that you in fact can wield it with much more agility at like your full like length of extension, while wearing the gauntlets and utilizing the maul. You have 10-foot reach. The maul has become a 10-foot reach weapon.
Oh,
Whoa.
Wow.
dude.
Is it one-handed or two?
It is still a two-handed great weapon, but you can in fact like attack somebody like a space away from you now.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
Nice.
awesome.
Yeah, but can it help you climb up a cliff? And Angus nods to the rod that Crixus has.
Can it help me
Lothar's-
take a dart?
Yeah.
Lothar's like, those are pretty cool, so...
You think there's another alcove with a different
Yeah.
color?
I'm looking for more.
I wasn't worried about that. I was wondering if we could pry these gems out of the wall now.
Yeah, we don't need those.
I mean, need is a strong word. We really don't need the clothes on our backs if we're going to die tomorrow, but we can't be sure of that. So in the event that we will live out our days, I could use them.
I'm sorry, do you expect to come across somebody that you can sell gems to?
Hopefully someday. I mean, nothing personal. You all are pretty okay, at least. We're our relationship is evolving day by day, but I do hope that I don't die in these mountains having met nobody except for you and those dwarfs.
I don't care if you prize them out.
I would rather not deface the mural, but
Well, I mean, I'm not looking to deface anything. I'll be very careful. I think he's like, shink, he pulls a dagger out, like,
as long as you're careful.
okay, thanks. I'm taking that as permission. And he has a wall and starts
So
prying.
I turn around, and whisper to my travel companions, do you think the darts might come out if you pull on the stone too instead of pushing? Do you think it's like a both way thing? We're gonna find out. Just step to the side a little bit.
I think it's like, oh yeah.
Wow.
So I just
Hey.
Oh my goodness.
I think there's like, son of a bitch. He like turns back around. He's like, I'm fine. He pulls
Yeah.
the dart out of it. Dink,
Maybe
drops
listen,
into
did
the
you?
ground like, all right.
this
Maybe we leave the gems then. Maybe.
this would explain why these gems have stayed in this wall
Mm-hmm.
for so many centuries.
I mean, I just figured that it was locked, but maybe. Yeah. All right. I'm following you all. I get it. I'm out of my depth.
Is this like rigor mortis setting in or whatever? Or
No,
is
he made his if you rolled a natural 20 on the Constitution save. He's
Would
just
one
like,
of you guys mind carrying this tablet in your backpacks?
I can carry it.
Okay.
Thank you.
so
Appreciate it.
Hori
I'm gonna put it on my sheet.
slips slips the tablet into his pack. So what do you guys want to do from here? You're in this room up in like the northern kind of reaches of this dungeon. You've found this secret chamber, a part of a map.
What was in that chamber? It wasn't earth, right?
Air elemental, and
Air,
there's an
that's
earth
right, that's right.
elemental in the one to the south, right? The earth elemental that helped you fight Melkanon.
So let's go to the east.
Let's go to the earth
This
elemental
is
room.
where we
We know there's an earth elemental room.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You want to just go there?
Yeah,
Well, there's
I
this
think so.
passage that we passed, a western passage that we passed on the way to this chamber.
It's true.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's backtrack and go explore.
Okay.
Oh,
Is
Lothar,
Lothar
you're here.
doing-
Where did you guys go?
Just back down the passageway.
Yeah, they're going like back towards the entrance, effectively.
Right.
Here, I'll-
Right.
I
Oh,
got
there
you,
we
like-
are. Hi.
Lothar's like, this way?
So, Rich, the room with the gems, was that impossible to get into without crossing the the bluish colored tiles? Or the
Yeah.
white colored tiles, or whatever color they were?
So check it out. The whole floor of that room were whitish tiles, right? And I think there was like a sigil at the bottom of the flight of stairs. So you could have like jumped over the sigil, you know, if you were like clever enough, you could have like hopped over the thing at the bottom of the stairs. But yeah,
And there was a set of stairs leading into the earth elemental room, too.
indeed there were. It was like stairs in and stairs out, right? And you happened to like step on the one set of stairs, yep, in front of it.
Okay. Interesting. Look out for stairs.
Which way are we headed?
The
Head west here?
Yeah. Who wants to? Oh,
Here, I'll put us on a map for those who might be intrigued by such.
oh, I forgot
thing.
that the group may not. Oh, map spoilers. Stay out of Twitch, Kurt.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
Yeah, there's only so much I could do. How about that? There we go. There you go. There's nothing to see here. Nothing to see.
Nothing to see here.
Oh, is this just going back to the main chamber? Oh,
Yeah, I was
nope.
gonna say.
Is Hallrick just like booking it down the? Wait, are these? Stairs?
Hold on a
I'm
second.
up and to your left.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
see
gonna
him now.
freeze you guys a little bit, Hallrick, as you're like down in this main chamber and your friends are coming in. Like you get to about here, Lothar comes in, Crixus runs past everybody. Yeah, as you guys enter this like one room, there is stairs like leading up just a little bit, and you come in and you see that the room is like ruined and smashed. There's all this like rotted wood kind of sunken into the ground. There are these stone pegs like jutting out of the walls along the whole back wall and the edge. These like rotten old like moldy cloaks all over it. This door right here appears to be like smashed out. There's like rubble and debris all over the floor. So if you want to like keep pressing west, you can.
We just had a 20-second conversation about let's be careful of stairs. So can we like
Well, but those are downstairs. These are upstairs.
look behind you? They're going down.
Don't live in the past. Come on, Angus.
Cloakroom? That's what all the wooden pegs are in this room for, Rich?
There's a bunch of like stone pegs coming out of the walls,
Oh.
yeah, and there's
Oh,
like
there's stone-
cloaks like tattered and hanging from them. Yeah, and I think that you see potentially like one right up here that actually like it's dusty, but it still looks like intact.
A cloak?
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll my invest. I'm gonna check it out because I'm very curious about everything.
Well,
That's my nature. But I can't find anything anyway. But I just
Well,
looked.
I
at it.
mean, yeah, you see that it stands out because it is still intact compared to like the
Sure.
rotten, tattered remnants of things that exist everywhere else.
It's my character's nature to be curious, everyone. So I just tend to look at things that look different.
Did anybody grab it?
well, I think Angus is the only person who was in this room, so Angus is going to grab it.
Okay.
Okay, Angus, you like head up and you grab a handful of it, and it suddenly like snaps to life in your hand, and like you feel it like kind of pull back against you for a minute as yep, one of these proceeds to like the cloak like manifests into a cloaker real quick. It's let's go ahead and everybody roll initiative. So you guys are in fact
I guess
surprised.
I'm there, right? I'm not in the room, right? Because Angus was
Nope.
there.
Yep.
Okay,
What
cool.
the heck,
So I
you
won't
guys?
roll initiative.
Why are we rolling so?
Yeah, you grab a
What?
fistful of the cloak. The cloak proceeds to just loom up around you, kind of like peeling itself off the wall, almost like doubling in size as it goes. Holy cow, that's a lot of sixes.
Yeah.
Initiative of the beast.
Gee, initiative.
Crixus, did you get yours?
Get what?
Initiative?
Oh, I didn't. I wasn't sure what was going on. First, all right. I will roll my initiative. Hold on one
You
second.
hear everybody freak out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed,
I got
you
so
do.
everything. I'm so sorry.
No problem. Hey, amazing. Crixus goes
Doesn't
actually
matter
after
anyway.
this
Get
thing.
those out of the way.
What's
Nice.
going on?
Oh my goodness gracious, you
God.
guys!
Remarkable.
Look at that initiative tracker.
Jesus.
Holy crap!
I know, it's kind of remarkable. Angus, I'm
Jeez.
going to move you to there just for the sake of vision. So the cloaker acts, this is like a surprise round. You guys are like totally surprised despite what you might have seen on the Twitch. At this point, the cloaker is going to...
Jeez.
Yep, you're large or smaller.
From what?
No.
Oh, large or smaller.
Mm-hmm. So suddenly you actually see what's happening here is that additional cloakers appear on each of the walls.
Nice.
Jeez.
Oh,
man, you
yeah.
guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh
Yes,
no, Angus!
Ah,
And so that's it. That's what happens. Crixus, you're up on 2.
I'm up at 2. But I'm not even sure what's going on.
Actually,
what do I
technically,
hear?
you're still surprised. So it's
Yeah.
the top of the round. Halric, you're up.
holy crap.
Whoa.
Wow.
Guys, we have pets.
we have pets.
No. It's too
Uh,
hard to see.
Play with them
Ulrich
first.
charges in with them all.
We love pets.
Oh my goodness. We'll make great pets. All right. Swing with them all. Two
Halric,
attacks
with them all, with your new gloves, you have reach, so you can attack from 10 feet away if you would like. It's an option.
No,
you don't have to.
Do it.
Okay. You step in. Hold on one second. Let me double check.
Make great pets.
Okay, got it. Huh. So you like step in, woof, you swing, you hit, and you hit on both attacks. You may go ahead and roll damage.
Boom, boom. Goodbye, cloaker.
You like step in and like blast this first one, it vanishes as your like maul like wails through it, crashing into the stone. So you like step forward and swing at one of the other ones on your second attack.
Okay, I rolled both at once. You want me to roll again? I will.
No,
I'm happy
that's
to
fine.
roll
We
again.
can keep. Yeah, I mean, we can keep both attack rolls. I don't care. You're gonna step in and swing at one of the other ones after the first one disappears.
Well, I'm
though,
going
right?
to stay 10 feet away then, thinking maybe I triggered it somehow by moving
Okay.
that close to it.
Got it. Yep.
So I'm going to try to stay 10 feet away from it and swing again. So
Okay,
if you
as
want me,
this-
I'll have to roll again if you want.
Why
Go for it. Roll again. Sure.
All right.
Why?
What's,
Why?
because I took 2 at once and that was
So?
2 with that creature. Listen, I was thinking I should have just done 1 at a time to begin with, so I'm happy to do it. It's fine.
Generally, it's a good call. Still hits. You smash the maul through. The cloaker vanishes. Boom! As the maul crashes into the wall. That's your movement. That's your action. You got a bonus action?
No, that's it. I'm good.
Angus, you're up on 6.
Did they just kind of look like they blinked out of existence, or did they fade slowly? Like, was there any sort of like?
Or the mirror images?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check. They just like vanish, Angus. As soon as like the hammer like kind of blasts into them, like you hear it retort against the wall, and they just flash out of existence.
I'm. Well, I guess with the the Jack of all trades, I guess there's a chance I might know something. Whoa!
Yeah. You know nothing.
These are cloakers. You remember the tales told to you by the dwarf who raised you, Nallis the Smith, of such monstrosities that lurk in the deep caverns of the Drakencairns. And yeah, they can create phantasms that operate basically exactly like a mirror image, pretty close. You know, the idea is like if you can hit the phantasm, it vanishes.
Well, I'm not going to deploy what I was going to do. So
Okay.
I'm instead going to attack. I'm going to draw my shield and my sword of quickness and attack. Does it matter which one?
It doesn't. I'm going to make you roll anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, the dice are just chaotic tonight.
Go ahead and roll the damage. Yeah, the dice are going wild. For 15 points of damage, Angus, you plunge your sword into the one on the right, and it does not vanish. Instead, there's like this horrible shrieking sound echoes through the room.
Again.
Yeah, okay.
And another.
Meanwhile, like I think that there's a moment where like they almost like merge and kind of melt back out, and you're like, shit, which one is that? You're not like positive that you're even attacking the same one, but it is the same one, and in fact, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
For 11. That's your action.
Again.
As the bonus action. And so at this point, they're kind of like flickering in and out over one another. Like they're sliding back and forth kind of over each other, right? This like intertwining thing for 6 points of damage. All 3 blows landing against the real deal.
Nice.
Angus, that was your action. That's your bonus action. Movement, anything else at your turn?
I am going to put myself kind of in the corner so that if something does happen, like a wraith rises from the floor, I can't be flanked.
Awesome. Hey, Mike, our boy here in the chat, Derek Blaze, is asking, was Crixus named after Crixus from Spartacus, the Star series?
No, but close though. The answer is Crixus is actually a gladiator that existed in Roman history, which did exist in the TV show, but not named after the TV show, but named after Crixus, the actual gladiator.
Who the TV show was named after.
So you
And he had
share inspiration with the TV
curly
show.
hair, by the way. Curly hair.
Awesomely curly hair.
Yeah.
Mike went hardcore on I remember the Greek and the Roman stuff this winter. Erie, you're up on 6.
I'm jealous. Hard Rock Hope, I'm so jealous. Eating tiramisu.
Aye, Hard Rock Hope with the tiramisu. Congrats. Enjoy it.
Need some so bad. Erie's going to cast Shatter.
Shatter!
Yeah. At the creature. Avoiding Angus if possible.
And if not possible,
in the corner.
You're
Like-
gonna hit Angus. I mean, give me Shatter. Show me the range. Like Angus is right here on top of these things, and I think
5-foot radius.
10
10
Oh,
foot
it's a 10
radius
foot.
here.
Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah,
sorry.
so there's
I thought
kind
it
of
was
no
5.
way for you to avoid him. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I'll just cast Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Oh, Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Whoa.
Terrible. Well,
That unfortunately misses Eerie. I think as you're like, you snap the little, excuse me, copper-bound staff forward, the like lancing arc of lightning like snapping off of it, and I think that we see them kind of like separate for a moment, like melding back down underneath the lightning, crashing into the wall to no effect. That's your action. That was a 3rd level spell slot. Bonus action. Anything else?
nope.
Okay. Sorry about that, my
I'm
friend.
a wizard.
She's a wizard, Harry. This
Did you
one.
wait, Eerie, did you just say I'm a wizard?
I'm a wizard.
Thank you. That's awesome.
The cloaker heaves itself off the wall at you, Angus. 18.
That is a hit.
Okay. It proceeds to bite you
And
for
swallow.
9 points
That's a lot
of
of
piercing
text
damage.
for a bite.
I know it is.
For 9 points of piercing damage, at which point it envelops you. The whole thing like wrapping itself around your face and head. You are blinded. You're suddenly unable to breathe as you're like this like thing like wrapping itself around like your muzzle. Yup. As advantage on the attack roll, right. Detach it, right. Okay, and then it proceeds to. This is hilarious.
Wow.
But it's kissing you.
Ew.
Then it proceeds to like moan. It gives the sound of like, and I need everybody within 60 feet to make a wisdom saving throw,
What the
which
fuck
is
was
actually
that?
everybody.
No, thank you. Oh, God.
The cloaker love sounds are gonna harm us.
Wisdom saving throw?
Yep. Oh, Lothar felt bad.
Wow, you guys.
Did I fail? Because I might have to go lucky on this
Oh wait,
one.
I gotta roll 2. Rich, wait, am I in the? Wait, okay, I rolled 2,
Yes,
right?
yes. Let's just say everybody. Yes.
Everybody!
Yes.
Woo!
What was the difficulty?
14.
All right, I'm feeling lucky.
How quickly it pays off.
Lucky punk.
Are you?
All
You're lucky.
right, I'll just take whatever it is.
Everybody except for Angus and Crixus. And Eerie. So only Hulric and Lothar. That's kind of sad. You two are frightened. Granting you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks, and meaning you cannot move closer to the source of your fear. You're just like Hulric, like kind of frozen in place for a minute as this thing is like enveloped itself around Angus. It used its bite attack. It's got its tail attack, which then it's gonna like punch into him.
What?
Yep, that's what I said. Nope, I don't want that.
So confused by the turn order.
It just is doing a bunch of things on its turn.
Ooh.
You feel something like plunge into your leg for another 4 points of slashing damage, Angus, as you're blinded and kind of swallowed by this thing. That's the cloaker's turn. Crixus, you're up on 2.
Okay, so wow, that's is there like a okay, so Rich, can I go through this? Is there a passageway to go through?
There is.
Oh, so I can move through.
Yep. This is difficult terrain, that one like 5-foot square kind of in here. Actually, it's all 3 of these squares are difficult terrain.
Can I
That would
jump?
be the trouble. Yeah, make an athletics check.
Attack it! Attack it!
Crixus, you like crouch down low, vaulting over the rubble, landing behind Hulric. So that did not take difficult terrain. That's effectively 20 feet of your movement. You get another 10.
Can I is it dark in here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna you know what I do? I'm gonna touch. Is it okay to touch the
What happened to Angus's shield? Because that has light on it.
Yeah, Angus's shield did have light, but it's been like kind of pinched
That-
up to his chest and swallowed by the cloaker.
Okay.
So the whole
And
room is
Yuri's
actually
staff.
closed in darkness now. Oh, your
Or
staff is
like
also
this
glowing?
weird glowing like membrane like light emanating from it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
that thing where you put the
God.
flashlight under your hand.
Yes.
It's kind of
Awesome.
red
Oh
and
my
gross,
Can I,
you know?
can I cast light on what's it called? The mall?
Yeah.
Cast light on the mall.
Okay, Crixus jumps in, grabs the maul. The
It's
maul
dark.
begins glowing with this clear crystalline light.
Cool.
Dig it.
At which point,
Hold on once. Yeah, so it's well, I don't know who it does because we can't see, right?
yeah,
Yuri
you
has it
can-
on her staff too.
20 feet, bright light, 20 feet. Okay, gotcha. Crixus, that was your action. That was your movement. Bonus action?
Yeah, I'm going to I can't.
Oh, Kurt.
I take out my flute and I go what's it called? Attack it. You're too cute. All right, here you go. I'm going to heal myself for no, I'm going to heal Angus for 4 points. 4 points.
You hear the muffled sound of Crixus's voice calling to you, Angus. You get 4 points back. Ulrich, you're up on 6. You're frightened, man.
I'm frightened. I can't move any closer. My friend is wrapped up there pretty tight, though. He's burritoed pretty good.
Yeah, he sure is.
All right. I am going to hurl the hand axe of throwing. Actually, it's all at disadvantage. All right. With my newly illuminated maul, Ulrich runs out of the room.
That makes sense.
Sure does. Ulrich runs
Right.
from the
Now-
source
well,
of his
because
fear.
I remember fighting the last time I was in fear. That when I lost line of sight with the creature, I was able to compose myself, right? So I'm hoping that same thing happens again.
Dude, the cloak. Okay, go ahead.
That would be awesome. As you dart out of the room, you still feel the overwhelming terror. And because you had to run through this difficult terrain, I think that's the entirety of your movement. It is.
Well, no, I moved what?
This is difficult terrain. These 3 boxes, like this
Ow.
10 feet, cost you 20
So I
feet.
didn't even make it. I made it to like the middle of the doorway.
I guess, yeah. Yep. You're still like
Okay.
pinched in the doorway there. Yep.
Well, do I feel like I can compose myself now, or does that seem like it's not going to work this time?
No, as you like kind of glance back over your shoulder, you're like, I need to get away. It's terrifying. You still feel very afraid.
So it seems like a different type of effect on me.
Mhm.
Okay.
In other words, it's the same result of frightened as a condition, but it's different conditions on when you get to reroll your saving throw and stuff.
Okay. All right. It is what it is. So,
You still have an action, right? That's your movement. You like dart like away from it, like kind of like powering through the rubble. And as you paused in the doorway looking back, you still have your action if you want to do anything.
I don't think there's anything I can do.
Okay.
So,
You can't throw them all, right?
Nope.
no.
Okay.
So, that's it. Done.
Angus, Angus, you're suffocating. You're blind. You're up.
Goodness.
Angus is going to. Can I attack from within?
Ooh, you chew your way out. That'd be impressive.
Yeah, I
Oh.
believe you can. Let me double check, but yes.
I'm blinded and unable to breathe. So I guess blinded means I would be at disadvantage.
Yep. You're
So-
at disadvantage on your attack rolls. Yeah, and all attacks against you are at advantage. But yes, you may attack from inside.
So at this point, I am going to try to instead detach the cloaker.
Okay, go for it. So it's going to be, what did we say here? Strength check.
Fail.
That is a fail. You start like pulling and like trying to peel it. You just feel the thing like squeezing down in around you, Angus. That's your action. Bonus action.
Well, yeah, I can't see anybody, so I can't do a combat inspiration.
I guess not.
Oh man.
Oh.
Oh.
You know what? I probably should have attacked, given that I get 3 attacks. Crap.
It's like throat
Oh well.
singing.
No, I guess I'm done.
Wah, wah, wah. Eerie, you're up on 6.
Oh, hang on.
Oop.
Let's see. Hang on one quick second. The cloaker has the targets. Well, the cloaker's on my head.
Yeah.
So I can
It's like-
move.
Yeah, you can move. Yeah. You're not grappled, ironically. Like, it's just wrapped around you. You can
Yeah.
run around.
For some
like an
reason, I
idiot.
thought it was like full on. Okay, so it's not against my chest. The shield isn't against.
It's a
my...
large creature, right? It's
Yeah.
like wrapped all around
Yeah,
you. You know
man.
what I mean?
He's-
Like, your legs are still moving, but you're like.
Angus is going to stumble towards the center of the room. What do you think
Okay.
is the center of the room?
Okay, got it. Go for it. Move yourself. I'll move the cloakers.
Oh my God! Get away from me! Oh my God! Seriously.
He heads like in this. He's like here.
Oh, yeah, awesome.
Don't
It's like these
Awesome.
cloakers, like.
worry, Angus. We'll take care of you. We'll help you out.
Eerie, you're up on 6.
Yep.
Firebolt.
I think Erie's just gonna cast a firebolt.
Okay. Eerie, you blast the firebolt, and the spectral cloaker disappears.
Great.
As you like clip the one that appears to not be real while they're kind of flickering around. Poor Angus still like smothered and wrapped. That was your action. You have movement and a bonus action.
She's gonna stay. She's just like yelling, like, Angus, hang on! We'll get you out!
Wrong one.
Yikes.
Okay, it gets to make this attack against Angus with advantage, and this attack against Angus with advantage. 20 and 25 both hit. You feel it like chewing down on you for 11 points of piercing damage. And then the tail stabs into you again for another 8. That's 19 total, Angus. That's the
Got it.
cloaker's turn. Hulric, the fear drops away from you. You are no longer frightened. Crixus, you're up.
I pressed the button to pull from my rod, my bonus action. That was okay.
Which button? There's 6 of them.
The pike button. The spear. Because like, I'm like, oh my God, and I'm gonna stab. Yeah, I could probably reach it from there, right? I can't really tell how far I have to move.
Yep. No, you can reach it
I don't
right from
want-
here. So we
Yeah.
see Crixus like push one of the buttons, and suddenly the ball, the spiked head of this Morningstar is like slides down, and out of it, this huge length of like spiked spear appears. 20. Go ahead and roll damage.
I just want to let everybody know that not only was it 20, it was a 30. So I think it's safe to say that the monster,
30.
we could say that is destroyed.
That's fucking awesome. That's 20 points of damage. Fortunately, while the cloaker is attached to a creature, it takes only half the damage, and the creature takes the other half. So, Angus, you feel like this stabbing punch of a pike rip through the cloaker. You take 10 points of damage, and the cloaker takes another 10. And I think Lothar...
That's not right.
That's not right. Crixus, that was your
That's not
action.
right.
Bonus action? Anything else?
No, that was my bonus action, was to, because I would use a bonus
Oh,
action.
your bonus
to heal.
action to like activate the weapon. Got
Yeah,
it, got it,
I
got it.
can't.
And
I'm
so
sorry.
Lothar goes after you finally, and he's like, "Don't worry, I've got this." And he starts like pumping arrows out at
No, no.
at the cloaker, one of which like hammers into it for 7 points. That's 3 points of damage for you, Angus. Another 3. How you holding up in there?
Oh.
Ulrich, you are up. You are not afraid.
All right.
To step out of here, basically, it's going to cost you 10 feet of movement to get through this space.
How high is the ceiling in this place?
It's very high. It's about 35, 40 feet.
Okay, I am going to use the Maul ability to enlarge myself.
Yeah, of course you are.
And all right, so when you enlarge, your size doubles, your strength doubles, everything doubles. I am going to move forward, drop the Maul, and I want to rip the cloaker off of him. To not harm Angus. I just want to rip the cloaker off.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
DC 16 strength.
Orc's like, wait a minute, I gotta go change.
Yep, go for it. Make a DC 16 strength check.
All right.
Do you get advantage for being enlarged? I believe you might.
I don't have enlarged pulled up right now.
Okay, I think I put it on your sheet. I might be wrong, but I'm looking it up. You're good.
All right. Is it on my sheet?
I don't know. I might have been a bad DM.
It is.
I didn't put it there. Yeah, see, I'm a good DM.
An incredible DM.
Its weight is multiplied by 8. It grows and grows a medium to large weapon. Yep, 1d4 points extra damage. Yep. Advantage.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
Advantage
Until the
on-
spell ends, the target also has disadvantage on strength
That's for
checks and strength.
reduce.
Oh, for
That-
reduce. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so you're good.
All right.
Advantage. Indeed.
Strength check.
Oh, and the mall is like massive.
Can I call out to Erie, by the way, and say, Rich, to say,
15?
Erie,
No.
sorry.
16.
15 fails. You grab the cloaker. And
Oh,
you're
can I
pulling
feel
at
lucky
it,
on
and
that?
it's still
Erie, what is the weakness? I go, Erie, do you know anything about Cloaker? Do you know anything about this monster?
Can I be lucky on that one?
Hey,
You can. Yes, you can be lucky.
All right. That's 2 luck points so far.
Oh.
Dude. Can I burn my last luck point? Last luck
Can
point.
you use more than one on one roll? That's the question. That's my only question. Is
Well,
I don't
got
think it
the
says you
extra bit.
can't.
It
I don't
doesn't
think
say you
so.
can't.
DM.
All right. In the interest of flow, we'll look that up for another time. So,
Oh, there it
I
is.
think.
You
Yeah,
make
I
it a
think
tactical-
not.
You can spend 1 luck point on additional. You can choose.
I think it's just one. I
One.
think it's
Alright.
just one. You can only
all
spend
right,
them
no
one at a
worries.
time.
No worries.
Okay.
All right.
Angus, unfortunately, you're up. You feel somebody pulling at this thing from the outside, but it's wrapped all around you. You're up.
I think technically, if I'm choking, I die.
No. You have at least one round per point of
Yeah,
constitution.
this is the start of my second round, and I have 2 points of constitution.
Constitution?
No,
That's all you got.
no.
When a creature runs out of breath or is choking, it can survive for a number of rounds equal to its constitution modifier. So I've already gone 2 rounds, so I dropped to 0 hit points.
Oh.
Ooh.
I didn't know if this was considered holding breath or choking, because it's called a choker? Or no, it's a cloaker.
Yeah.
It's a cloaker, not a choker. Yeah.
Oh, so if I'm
A
just holding my
creature can
breath,
hold
I can
its
do
breath.
that for minutes.
Yeah, for a number
Eerie,
of
what
minutes
is-
equal
by-
to
by the
1
way-
plus your con. So technically, that's 3
Oh,
minutes. You're
I
still
know.
Right. Sorry, I
I'll
thought I
check
was
on my
choking,
turn.
I thought I was choking, not suffocating.
okay.
Can I cast verbal components spells?
Oh,
I don't know. That's a good
I
question.
don't think so. I'm gonna say no.
Even if I deplete some of that 3 minutes of breath holding.
Hold on, I'm just looking.
Question, though.
Yeah, sure. Go for it. You'll lose 1 minute of your minutes, right?
Oh no. I'm casting Cure Wounds
Yeah. Sorry.
Sure.
on the
Sure.
choker. I mean, sorry. No.
Booker! Don't worry. I'm going to heal you this round. I promise.
Wow.
So swear.
Angus.
Holy moly.
No, I'm not
The
going to heal you
freaking
this
high
round.
level spell slots. You
I don't-
you
I don't think you can. There's a semantic component, and he's bound.
Just my
He's
head.
not grappled. Yeah, he's able to like move his hands barely.
Yeah.
You got
All
it.
right,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. You're like wiggling your fingers under. Like,
Let's have a little fun, shall we, guys?
I mean, I can take it back if you. I mean, I
No,
don't-
you're fine.
either
You're
way.
No,
fine. You're
no.
fine. You're healed for 18 points of damage. That's Angus. That's your
Nice.
action. You have a bonus action.
I'm done.
Okay, Eerie, you're up on 6.
Help us.
Do I know anything about cloakers?
Well, kind of.
Is it Arcana?
Yeah, roll Arcana. Yeah. Yep.
28.
28. Yeah, they're horrible. They suffocate people. They can create mirror images, and they have a terrible moan.
And do
There's
they have
no
any
weaknesses?
vulnerabilities?
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
no
of
no
course not.
vulnerabilities. Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
vulnerabilities?
If you cut them, they bleed.
Yeah. Vulnerability just means double damage.
Yeah.
Well, there's weaknesses or anything like that. That's the whole point. That's what I
Nope.
asked specifically. If there's anything that does anything to, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Huh.
Um,
Well, that's
Gary's
just,
gonna.
that's just BS right there. That's like
They're
Sorry,
cave dwelling like fodder creatures. They're not gonna have like.
someone's being
weakness.
someone's being really tough right now. That's all I gotta tell you.
There's only one of
my
them.
+3
No,
pike
this isn't
hit the
hard.
cloaker with a 30. Wah.
We can do this. We're fine. All right, Eerie's gonna just.
being tough.
Someone's being really tough.
Eerie's getting pissed, so she's gonna.
Just now she's getting
Everybody
pissed.
in the room.
Eerie's getting pissed. She's using Misty Step bonus action. Eerie goes into mist and appears.
Eerie's going into melee combat. Here we go.
Yeah, here she goes. Here she goes. She's gonna hop in right next to the cloaker and try and she's gonna take her stab and try and like hit it in the head like off of Angus. So she's trying to like just get it off him.
Okay, go ahead, make a strength check,
Yep.
Eerie.
Here I
You
go.
got this, girl.
I can
This is
do
gonna
it.
be hilarious.
It's gonna
You
be
got
terrible.
this,
I'm not
girl.
gonna do
Love
it.
Oh my god.
16! That's a 16!
What?
Eerie, I think that you like take the staff and you like jam it up and like twist it like you're binding cotton candy to a stick using leverage and your low center of gravity. Angus, you get like a gasping gulp of breath as you like emerge from beneath the cloaker, which is attached to Eerie's little staff next to you. I'm gonna just do this for the sake of clarity for all of us. Hulric towers over you to your right. The cloaker is like smashed up against the walls. Eerie has peeled it off of you.
Nice.
Eerie, that was your bonus action. That was your action. You still have movement.
What was it
It's
Archimedes
attached to
said?
my staff right now.
If you give me a lever and a place to stand, I can move the world. That's
Yes.
what.
Yes, he did. Give me a big enough lever and I can move the world. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, man.
Eerie
Eerie,
like is
you're,
gonna
Nice.
stay, but like hold her staff out and like hold it towards Hulric. and, like,
Or next, Eerie.
Okay, cool, Eerie. That was your turn. This thing is like looking back at you as it lunges for your tiny form. 9. It misses. I think you like swat it with the staff as it comes, trying to like gobble you up,
No.
and then it like punches out with its tail. 22. That hits. It does land does it hit 22?
Yeah.
it's a
It is.
22. I don't think
Yeah,
it-
I know. I wasn't
Mage
sure if you were
Armor.
going to shield or do something crazy.
it's a +5, so it wouldn't matter anyway.
It like slashes
I'm-
out with its tail and catches you for 9 points of slashing damage. But you manage to not be swallowed up. Crixus, you're up on 2.
I'm gonna run out of the room.
kill it.
No, jeez Louise, someone's being so tough right now with us. All right, this time I'm not. I learned my mistake last time, everybody. So this time I'm gonna say. So Crixus says, "Get away from my friends, you terrible beast of the night!" And he casts Dragon Maw. He casts something or other.
Dragon Maw bolt. That misses. Unfortunately, and you see like this blast of like the turquoise spectral energy. The Dragon Maw like that the cloaker is like just whipping itself around, right? Entwining itself like dancing under Erie's staff. The bolt smashes into the wall.
How's Angus doing? Is Angus okay? Is he like he's healed? He's not bleeding too much, right?
Angus looks okay.
Okay, cool.
I mean, on a scale of 1
Erie
to 50,
looks at half health.
Well, you like I thought you healed yourself. No? Yes, no, yes, no. All right, cool. So he doesn't do anything. Fine.
Crixus, that's your action, no bonus action. I think that Lothar in the back is like, damn you! He's like firing arrows, like, I'm gonna need more arrows. 6 points of damage. Just one of these arrows like plunges into this thing from back here. Ulrich, you're up on 6.
All right. First
You're so
attack
big.
with them all.
Yeah.
What kind of ranger doesn't collect his arrows after a battle?
He's not a ranger.
They're breaking, and I'm not a ranger. I'm shooting into stone walls, damn you.
19 hits.
give me a break, Yuri!
Plus
No.
1d4.
14 plus a D4 for being enlarged.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
18. Still up.
Yep.
Second attack.
Oh, baby.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing. My bad.
No problem.
Yeah.
Hits.
Plus a D4.
For 13 points of bludgeoning damage, Ulrich, boom, bam, and as the second one smashes into it, I think the groaning like ends as this thing like just goes limp, kind of drooped over the end of the massive maw of the Titans. As you whip them all off the wall, like the mass of it's kind of like this big, disgusting, meaty pancake slaps into the corner.
Ugh. That was gross.
I look at Angus and go, well, you can wear it now if you want to.
Angus is totally taking this weighted blanket and throwing it over his shoulders.
Oh my goodness. Erie looks like at half health, by the way.
I can't do anything.
What?
Erie looks like she's at half health.
Hey, Erie, doesn't
Erie,
look
that was
too good.
impressive.
Yeah, thanks.
I mean, look how big he is. He couldn't get it off. I saw that.
It's all about the leverage, you know?
She saved your life.
Do you want me to
Angus.
take this one, Crixus?
It's up to you what you want to do, Angus. How are you doing, Angus? You're okay?
I'll get by.
Okay. Can I roll medicine to see what you? Fine. If you want to roll, if you want to like heal her, that's fine. I'm not stressing.
Roll medicine. Yeah, roll a medicine check.
Okay.
8 points of healing for Erie.
Thank you.
Oh, geez, that's like nothing.
That's a lot.
Are you good? Are you okay?
It's much better than
She's
I was.
very
How many points do you
small hit.
You only took 9 points. You only took 9 points of damage, right?
She said she had
Well,
half hit points.
plus the damage I took from touching the tablet.
Oh, there's that. Forgot about that.
So you're okay, or are we
Um,
fine, or do we need a short rest or something,
I
or?
mean, like, I'll be
We
fine.
can't do that. We just took a short rest. We can only benefit from one short rest per 8-hour period. I don't know how I have that information. I think it was military training.
Don't ever say that
I
again.
turned everybody. Oh,
Sorry.
Lothar, you're so good at the exposition. I love it.
It's terrific, right? I feel
It
like I
helps.
serve a vital role in this group.
I look at I look at the monster and I poke it. I'm like, wow, this monster seems to like. I'm like so surprised by this monster.
Poke it. It's so yucky.
I think normally that they're vulnerable to bright light, but it appears as though this one is some type of mutation that has no eyes.
Ew.
How strange.
I look at the camera and I go, that's right. That's right.
I think Erie makes like a note
Thanks
in
for
her,
the save.
in her
Tough
book,
deal.
though.
Thanks for the save. Yes.
So tough.
Grit.
Yeah. It's all about the sound. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I think
Rich is
Killing me
the
tonight, Mike.
not to be the stickler. Is the 8-hour rule your house rule?
No, it is not. But there is a short rest rule, I believe.
Not in the player's handbook.
I did not believe you. Let me see. You want to take a short rest?
It just says it's a period of downtime, at least 1 hour long.
And I like these rules. They're working out. Well, are we gonna move on? I looked at everybody.
Let's
Yeah.
move on.
Wait a minute. I look
Can
at
you shrink me back down, Rich?
You're still big for a minute, but sure.
1 minute. Literally
Did-
1 minute.
Hulrick, was this the first time that you've
Yeah.
done that?
Yep.
Yeah, I think Erie's like,
Oh, yeah.
that was really cool, Hulrick.
Ulrich, finally, I can see you eye to
Oh.
eye. It's fantastic.
That wasn't a hallucination?
No,
That was like loss of oxygen. I was seeing things.
that was like a spell.
I'm really concerned about Angus. Angus, are you okay? Do you need any healing right now? I'm really worried about you.
I'm fine for now. Let's save our.
Ear is the one that needs the healing.
Yeah, we should heal Erie. She's certainly the most dangerous of us. I saw her pull that cloaker off. She saved
Right.
Angus's life.
She's okay. I thought she's okay right now. No?
Fine.
She's okay. She could be better.
I don't know.
Like every other woman I know that tells me she's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm
I
fine.
just need some
Like-
food.
Oh, trouble.
Just feed me. I'll be fine.
You know, it's said with love. Come on.
TikTok
Like
thing.
fine dining or like gosh, fine.
No, like, please just give me food. Like, it could be anything, and I'll be fine.
What? That's
Ang-
like.
Angus is going to I didn't go through that to not search this area for just anything. I don't care.
If you
I'm
find
searching-
another cloak, leave it alone.
I think Lothar, as he's walking out of the room, he's like, go for it. I took a quick look. I didn't see anything valuable, though.
Well, I guess this was the cloak room. I'm glad I didn't find anything in this cloak room.
Angus rolled a 19 investigation if he's looking around to find
Ooh.
anything.
Angus, there is most assuredly
Nothing.
actual cloak hanging on a peg that was there next to this nightmarish monstrosity that almost swallowed you alive.
Oh.
I'd kill it with fire.
No!
No, yeah.
It's nothing effects against magical.
How long does detect magic last, Erie?
10 minutes.
Oh, has it been 10 minutes? No. No, yes, no.
Probably not, right?
We're right on the edge, it's right on the edge of the 10 minutes, probably.
So did I just-
still probably
And
active.
it's concentration, so she may have had to roll for,
Technically, yeah, you would have had to roll some concentration checks. And you cast Witch Bolt, which canceled it, so it's gone.
That's very true.
Angus will take the cloak.
It's this black, it almost looks like it's satin as you take it off of the stone peg where it hangs on the wall. The inside of it is this smooth kind of silk lining, and the exterior of it is this smooth, almost black satin, right? The bottom of it you see as you take it, it's got these distinct kind of V's almost, arches. It's scalloped almost, though that's not the right word for it. And it's got a high collar that it looks like.
Oh.
I think all that Angus notices is that it's black and it's a cloak. That's all he cares about, and he puts it on and walks away.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna give
Angus,
Lothar
you did find a
25
cloak.
arrows.
Oh, hey, thanks. I'm gonna try to take
Oh.
good use of them. I've been looking for them, but it's these damn stone walls. Everything keeps shattering all over the place. But
Angus
I mean-
gives Lothar 8 arrows.
wow, you guys really have included me now. Okay, I'll put them to good use.
Angus, that's a cloak. That's fun.
Just
Sharp.
for Lothar, we brought you back to life. Of course you're included.
Not we. You did that, Crixus. Just you.
Well,
I also healed him yesterday. I also healed him up after.
Well, you've all worked very tirelessly to keep me alive since then, so I do actually appreciate it. Look, I know it's an emotional time for all of us.
remember, it's all about Ulrich. If it wasn't for Ulrich, you wouldn't be here.
I know.
Ulrich.
He's gigantic, too.
Uh-huh.
Stop wandering.
I'm
Yeah.
not
To
wandering.
stay together.
You
Where
should
do
be
you-
reckless, more reckless. Come on, Ulrich, come on.
Look out for runes and colored stones.
Yeah.
I see stairs up here. I think I see stairs.
One.
You do. There's
Let's
stairs
go.
leading
Going down. Going down this time.
Down.
Careful.
down.
They were right
down,
there. Are these
down.
stairs here too that he just went
Ooh.
down?
These things are all in the stream. Look what I'm showing all you people on the stream. Yes, they are going down. They're going down.
Down.
Is there a
Yep.
pillar in the middle of this room, Rich? What's going on with that?
There is. There's a pillar in the middle of the room.
Do I see any more murals in this room?
No, you don't see murals, actually. You see the pillar in the
Check
center
out the floor.
of the
Look out the
room.
floor. The floor is what's.
Make an investigation check, Ulrich.
Oh no, I mean like.
I thought that was Angus that was looking.
Well, I'm saying like. We're also looking not just for these sigils, but another telltale sign has been differently colored tiles cued to the elementals.
Mhm.
Correctamundo.
So even if you can't see a sigil, you should be able to notice the color of the floor without an investigation check.
Yes.
Is the floor oddly colored?
I mean, red is not an odd color. It's one of the primary colors, so it's not that odd.
It's different than we've
Well, I mean, I
I
guess,
have not
yeah, it
come
is.
across
Yeah,
a
it is. It
red
is. That's
floor.
true.
we've
It is. It is.
we've come.
All right.
Hold up.
Let's
hold
do
up.
it.
No,
I'm
no.
Advantage though.
Angus
Pause,
is saying
Pause.
no.
Just everybody slow down.
Ang-
let me hear
oh,
the
Ang's
rest of his
saying
thought. Yeah, what's the rest of the thought that you're trying to express here?
What I was saying is except for the areas where the earth elemental and the air elemental appeared, the floor has been a consistent color, correct?
Yeah, it's mostly like these big gray flagstones, right? And the other
Okay.
rooms had these tiled floors of different colors. So yeah, yep,
And so this is a red tiled floor.
yes.
And we've already said during the last battle with the air elemental, at the end of it, if we come across a red tiled floor, it probably means there's going to be a fire elemental there. So so Angus implores Ulrich to not go in the room.
Yeah. Don't go in there.
So
And
Ulrich's
Angus-
like standing at the bottom step as Angus is like, please.
Angus specifically is looking around for the sigil at the bottom of these steps without stepping onto the steps.
Yeah.
As you like grab Ulrich, you like maybe place a hand on his shoulder and you peer over him. You see it. It's like right there at the bottom of the steps.
Yeah, and Angus points at it. Is this the do we know which way the veteran ran from this room? From the sarcophagus room?
I mean, it's been like a couple of days, you know, like the orientation, like make an intelligence check. But I can tell you, like, from where you were standing, which is sort of parallel to where you are now, but much further south, he ran, like, west, though, like, the orientation from here, hard to say.
Interesting.
No, that's all I need to know.
Okay.
I was saying, yeah, okay.
I hope he's okay.
Let's not go into this room. Let's go backtrack into the sarcophagus room and kind of explore from there.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand.
There's a big elemental
I
in that
can
room.
see the sarcophagus room underneath us.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, well,
If
let's
you
go
step
back
into
to
this
like
room,
the
you're
earth
gonna
elemental
trigger-
room.
the fire elemental.
Yeah.
So look, like, right, we've got an entire legion chasing us. We've got a 900-year-old woman who can seemingly murder anything that we're going to face at some point.
Yeah, she's horrible.
What? So, like,
No,
we're going to leave here and do all that, but
Yeah.
we shouldn't step in this room because one creature is going to come at us?
because
well,
the
no,
air
we should at
elemental,
least wait.
the air
until-
elemental made over half of us unconscious,
Yeah. We need to be prepared for this.
I'm a cup
and we were at
half
full
full.
strength then.
Wait,
It
wait.
left half of us conscious. I'm a cup half full. Dwarf,
Angus
I'm
walks
sorry.
away.
I
Nice.
would like to go rest and prepare for this. Prepare the proper spells, study up a little bit. Like
Okay.
and we also haven't thoroughly searched the earth elemental room, right?
true.
No, the Earth Elemental room was not searched. The thing
Alright.
was like
So
triggered and
let's go
everything
back
popped
there.
off.
All right, so let's go back and
And
check
then
the
we'll,
Earth.
we'll come back to fire room tomorrow.
Okay, I think Lothar's like, all right. I'll be honest with you. I don't really want anything to do with fighting a fire elemental. I saw one summon once to burn a bunch of prisoners alive.
What the heck?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a dark existence.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
We're just leaving Crixus back there then, huh?
Crixus, come on.
Might as well. Oh yeah.
Bye, pal. We'll miss you.
Come on, Felix.
So I'll have to move my character to automatically move. Yes, whatever.
Where was
River.
it?
Yes, whatever.
Here I am. So we go
Uh,
back and we just rest.
You
and
guys
go
want to
back?
go to the
No, we're
Earth
gonna try-
Elemental room?
Yeah,
What do we
which is
do?
down here.
It's
Earth
down.
Elemental room.
Okay,
Down
I'm
into
gonna
the
grab you.
left.
You ready?
And then we
Then
go all the way down
Left
here.
and right, and then right.
Yeah. And then we come around.
Hi.
Ooh.
What's this room?
And we avoid the newly installed pit.
Yeah, I mean that pit actually was pretty clever. That worked out well.
Was a
That
good
guy who
addition.
escaped, though, we shouldn't help him if we find him. He's a bastard. They're all bastards.
Should
You know him personally?
We should help him.
Probably. I mean, I guess we can help him.
We helped you, didn't we?
I'm just a little worried about him taking my spot.
Well, you know.
I still want to send him back with the skull.
Oh yeah, I mean that's actually a great option. I like that idea. Let's antagonize them.
Why not? I already shot her. What's she gonna do? Kill me twice?
She
Come
was pissed. She was really pissed about that. I don't think anybody shot her in like at least a few centuries. She's terrifying.
So we triggered everything in this room, right?
I sure hope so.
Right. Ari's gonna walk in and like take a look around.
As you like step into this room and you start scoping it out, yeah, this room has like these interesting mosaics on the walls. Many of which appear to be like sort of damaged, especially on like this western and southernmost wall. A lot of the tiling on the floor, which is like this brown kind of glazed, is all like turned up and tussled and like kind of broken and shattered from the earth elemental moving through it. Why don't you go ahead and make an investigation check, Erie?
I thought we were
And then
checking the Earth Elemental room.
Hey, this is our
Dang.
elemental room.
No,
She
this
stepped
one was-
up in here. Angus, as you're in here kind of scoping this place out, Erie, as you start like looking in the midst of like all the rubble here that's on this west wall, I think that you see like this shining kind of glimmer of like silver, and you're able to kind of move aside a couple of rocks, and there's this simple silver ring there. It seems like unadorned and unmarked. But you do find it.
Okay. Simple silver ring.
And so, what are you all doing in here? What's your deal, Angus? Lothar is kind of like looking at you, like, what's the plan?
Angus is glancing around the room, seeing if there's anything unusual that stands out. As such, I made it a perception check and not an investigation check.
Okay, sure. So
Is this blood on this table?
no.
Or what were these
Okay.
dwarves up to?
Yeah,
Who was the ritual sacrifice of the Dwarven Kingdom? It's okay.
this is where we buried Gurahl Khan after we dismembered him. I think as you kind of really take a look in this place after having kind of raced through it just the other day and not having come back, I think that what you see is what looks like a series of tiles up here in the northern end of the room that look like they're not like seated as well into the floor.
Can Erie?
Here?
All the way in the northern end of the room.
Angus will point that out to the rest of the group. There's something up with those tiles look a little out of place up there. Like, I don't know if that I wasn't going to say it's a trap until the DM drew a rectangle on the map, but there's something up with the tiles to the north.
I'm gonna go up and investigate the tiles and careful not to touch the tiles because
Okay.
I've had
Here
bad
you
results
will,
with this.
Go up
As
and
you
help.
step up onto the edge of it, go ahead and make an investigation roll with advantage, Ulrich, as you have like stone cutting.
Did you take the ring, Gary?
Yes. Did.
15. Yeah, you see it pretty quickly, Ulrich. This is a relatively clever trap that is set back here, wherein like the tile at the very furthest back could be like lifted up. You think there is a dwarven hinge mounted into it, such that it's almost invisible, and the others are all dummy tiles that are there to like shatter and trigger a trap should you step on them.
Okay. Can I try to lift the one that I see hinged? While avoiding the other one?
Yeah, sure. I think now that you've spotted it, like it's kind of a bitch for you to reach because you're not that tall.
You want my staff?
The mall?
The mall's kind of hefty, right? It's like tough because it's not quite as delicate or whatever. It's like very big.
What about my rod? He can use my rod if he wants.
Oh yeah, yeah,
For
yeah.
my
You have a
staff.
10-foot pole
my
arm.
rod.
Nobody wants your staff. I think Lothar is
Jeez,
like.
I'll keep it.
I mean,
Don't
I'll
want anybody else
hold
to
it
touch
if
it
you.
anyway. No. Don't want anybody else to touch it anyway.
You just literally offered it to all the rest of them.
Yeah, because they're my childhood friends.
So I thought I
So
was your
you're
new
not.
friend, but I see that clearly we are not friends.
You need to we can be friends, but you need to earn
You
staff
just told me
privileges.
we weren't friends.
No, we're not
Staff-holding
childhood
privileges?
friends, Lothar. You
Do you
need
keep
to
a
earn.
list?
I think this
They're
would be
like
a good time for us to play the quiet game.
Sorry. Meanwhile, Crixus with like the 10-foot pike, you're like easily able to put like the razor sharp tip of the pike down under the thing and are like, and the thing like hits the back wall. And I think that you see sitting in this like recessed alcove underneath the tile is a stone tablet covered in dust.
Can you use prestidigitation again to pull all the dust out of the...
I grabbed the tablet. I know
Again.
I know what's coming.
Again, though, there's like the trouble is there's this 5-foot space in front of you. I guess you could reach over it now and like kind of reach down in. What I need you to do is make a dexterity saving throw, Ulrich. Oh, that is pretty good. So you manage like very carefully. You're like reaching. You're tall for a dwarf. You're reaching past this dummy tile. Your hand like drops down in. Your fingers hook around the edge of the tile, you know, and you kind of like stand it up, grabbing a hold. And it's at this point that like a whole series of what look like knives come in, like kind of slicing, mechanical. And you're like, whoa! I think like your hand like snaps fast as fast can be. The knives kind of like glancing and like deflecting off the edge of the tablet as you yank it out just in time.
Nice.
So anything under this tablet, like the OS one?
No, there is nothing else under the tablet as you look down underneath it.
That would have been so awesome if there was a belt there.
Never hurts to ask.
Nope.
So I brush off the tablet and go over and stand next to Erie, and we both look at it.
Right. As you look at it, this tablet says it has the numerics for the number 1.
Excuse me.
And it says, I'm sorry, one second. I'm just checking my notes. Sorry. I have so many things open, you guys.
Yeah.
Right. So it's got the numerics for number 1 on it. And what it says is... southern reaches of and as you look, you can see that it's like the rest of what looks like the coastline, right? Like, are you comparing it to the other one? I'm sorry, I don't know.
I
Yeah,
can take
Erie-
the two out. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
You take the two out and you put them next to each other, and you're like, oh, chunk, and you can see pretty easily where it says southern reaches of Azure Coast, Crystal, and then like it cuts off, right? But it literally looks like this like coastline, and on the kind of eastern edge of number 2 is where this sort of like you see like the depiction of mountain ranges.
we need the rest of these.
There's got to be so many more in here.
Can we rest and go kill that elemental, please?
Yes.
I mean, that sounds like a great idea to me. I'm actually really hungry. Do you have any of those blackberries?
I've got salted rations still.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, not quite
Do
as
we wanna-
delectable, but I
Do we
love
want to
them.
go back to the entrance, or do we want to rest here?
Let's go back.
I can kind of smell the dead minotaur from here, so I'm going to vote we go back too, yeah.
Yeah.
Just my thought.
Angus was almost offended, then he remembered what happened. I'm surprised that the veteran hasn't triggered anything.
Maybe he has, and he's sitting
Maybe
dead
he
somewhere.
has. Yeah.
You might be dead for all we know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like we didn't stumble upon, like, we could see into the red tiled room, and there wasn't like a corpse there.
Yeah, but he might have gone. There was that other like room with the like other sarcophagi.
That's the right word,
Thank
I
you.
think. Sounds
I
right.
think so too.
I'm saying like 2 days of wandering around these corridors. It's not a huge place. You think he would have stumbled into the water, fire, or
I don't think he's
Air.
wandering. I think he's cowering.
I mean, he might be cowering. He might be wandering. It's hard to say. If he's dead, well,
I
We'll
think
find
it's-
him.
we will find him if he's dead. I mean, that seems likely. It seems
Well, I
like we're
think
going
we'll
to
find him
scour this
either
place
way.
pretty deeply.
Yeah.
So the lot of you are going to make your way back to the entrance.
As they're walking back, Erie's gonna cast another detect magic to see if the cloak that Angus is now wearing and the ring.
The
give
cloak
off
that
any-
Angus is wearing is radiating powerful transmutation
Oh.
magic. Along with divination. The ring which you have found is also radiating some magic, though not quite as formidable.
Okay.
It is radiating abjuration magic off of it.
Okay.
Oh.
I think Erie says, Angus, when we get back to the camp, do you mind if I just sit with that cloak for a second?
Sure, why? What's up?
It's magical.
He rips it off and throws it on the floor.
I think Lothar's like. I mean, are you throwing that out?
No.
I would
No!
take- Oh.
Erie picks it up.
Jets.
I need to figure out what it is.
Please do, because it was very comfy, and I don't want to put it back on without knowing what it does.
Well, it didn't hurt you, so that's a good start.
Maybe it waits till I'm asleep and then it eats me.
It's possible.
Like a cloaker?
Exactly.
So yeah, once they get back, Erie will like just sit down and do ritual casting of Identify a couple times.
Nice. Okay, so I think as you come heading back down the hallway, you all hear like the dwarves kind of whispering to each other in Dwarvish. Do all of you speak Dwarvish? Just remind me.
No, I don't. I don't speak
Dwarvish.
No.
Yes.
Count Dwarfish? That's all
I know
So-
written Dwarvish.
Just Hallrick and Angus, and so I think the two of you hear the voices as you're coming back down the hall. Oops. Let me get that out of here. Nobody needs that. And what you hear is, oops. I lost my dwarves. Right. What you hear is Bindle, and he's saying like, I'm just saying, Captain, we came here for a reason. We need to find the way where all is lost. We buried so many on the trails. I hate to think it was all in vain. And Beaudry Ironstave is like replying like, Vala will remember them who we lost, and we'll remember them as well, whether or not we ever make it back to the Citadel. Truth be told, helping this lot might have been all the reason we were sent. The Mother works in mysterious ways, but if it can be found, we'll find it. I just didn't see how wandering through this place, working at odds with them, is going to do either of us any good. And then as they see you coming, like, I think Beaudry, like, salutes down the hall, like, how have you made out? In common.
Good. Found some stuff.
I was attacked by a cloaker.
Yeah.
Oh, those are terrible!
Holrick, do you want to show Beaudry the tablets?
Yeah, I can
Tablets.
take the tablets out. Show
I
them the
think
tablets.
I think you hear Donald in the back. It's just like, by the grace of the Mother. Tablets? Are they maps?
Yeah.
And you see a couple of the other dwarves like look back at him. And he like looks to Beaudry, who turns looking to you. And yeah, as you pull them out, and he's like,
Do you know what they are?
I believe I do.
Yuri takes out her notebook.
Go on.
Please.
I told you we were looking for something that we thought might be long lost. There's a great deal of history stored in the Golden Halls of Vala. More of it than I could read in one dwarven lifetime. And there are some long older than me who've been reading for many years. These mountains, the Drakencaern they're called now, it wasn't their name before the dragons started, well, being laid to rest in these high passes. Before the second arrival, this was the halls of the Titans, he says. According to the records, there were more gathered here than any other corner of Abrea. They said in the old text that these are some of the highest mountains in all the realm. It reminded them of the home that we left behind when they came. There are no Titans in Vala's Hall. The Mother herself suggests there might not be any left anywhere in the world. But she sent us here with one quest. To find the last Titan. The last Titans, if any could be found. There is a scholar whose works I read 12 times over before I set foot on this journey. He told the tale of the Clan of Erkengard. Just bits of story that were brought to the halls by them what fled this place after the dark battles. But they say Clan Erkengard was the last of the Titans to endure. That when Gurahl Khan was buried, there were 3 left. But that one was a mother heavy with child. And they say that she bore that babe on these high passes at the place called the Titan's Hall. In the days after Gurahl Khan was buried, and that babe was brought to the Azure Coast to be secreted away in the Crystal Lighthouse off that shore. It was a wizard's tower, built by them what we call metallurgists now, but that went by a different name in the days before. If these maps lead there, I think like his fat, like dwarvish finger just reaches up and like points to the word like crystal on the second tablet, you know. He says, they may well lead to the last of the Titans left in the world of Abrea. And I'm maybe not the one to tell you. It might be a thing that you know for yourselves already. But he like gestures at the maul that Halric is carrying and at the rod in Crixus' hand, and he says, I think you lot, you might well be the heirs of the Titans. If Erkengard was your home, as your blood and your family, well, he just shrugs. You guys can insert the Leonardo DiCaprio gif right now. Like, he said the name. He said the name.
He said the thing. He said the thing. Oh, man.
Well, it would seem we better find the rest of these tablets.
Yeah.
Is the go ahead, Halric.
Well, I just say that each one of these tablets has been around a trap and with a powerful elemental. Is there any chance you'd like to accompany us on the next one? We know where the next one is.
Oh, without a doubt. He says, I did not come all this way to die. And I'll be honest, if you all weren't here, I'd be leading the last of us through this place step by step the way you are now. But, well, I don't want you to think for a second that we're working at cross purposes. But we'll help. For whatever it's worth. However we can.
Well, and we'd like to help you. That's...
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where the Azure Coast is in relation to here?
I have a notion. To the southeast, but we've traveled far from our home. I have maps, old ones, but them what walk the world don't come often to Valus Halls. Our maps are old. Much has changed in the time since we closed ourselves away in the high mountains.
Well, the magics that led us to this here tomb are pulling us southeast now, don't you know?
I think he says, that seems more like fate than coincidence, if you're asking an old dwarf.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna rest, and then, go to find, hopefully, this next tablet, then.
If you're going to rest, may I make a suggestion? Says Amos.
Please.
I say first we drink. This has been a fucking shit show, and we're all still alive. That right there is the Mall of the Titans. There's a dragon outside. We may never see sunlight again and live through it. But tonight, I'd like to get blind drunk for the first time in 8 months. If the good captain allows.
I mean, I need like 20 minutes, but I mean, I've never really done that before, but might as well start now.
I think Beaudry like looks back at him and is like, all right, 20 minutes. And then I think Bindle is like, and then blind drunk? And Beaudry's like, just like,
I'll taste it.
I already had my share of being blinded today, so I might just do regular drunk.
And I think Lothar quietly like, wise cow. I mean, Minotaur. I'm sorry. It's a habit. It's from the other guy. I hated that fucking guy.
What's a cow?
Oh, they're great. We're going to expand your horizons when we get out of here.
Oh my goodness.
And I think is that where we leave off tonight?
Can I identify the thingies?
Oh, no chance. Sure. You can definitely identify
Let's
the thingies.
wait till next time.
Identify
That's
the
fair.
thingies. You can identify the thingies. I think over the course of the next 20 minutes, we see Eerie flipping through her book, rolling the pearl in her fingers, waving the owl feather over them. What do you want to do first?
The cloak.
I didn't hear you. I'm
The
sorry.
cloak. Sorry.
Cloak.
Sorry.
No problem.
It's like
No
that's
problem.
it's like that's a lot of consideration.
Sorry.
Mhm. I was too. The cloak, Eerie, as you're kind of like waving the thing over and you're perceiving it, you understand that there's like this powerful kind of transmutation magic woven into it. And I think that you realize that this cloak, the strength of it truly occurs in dim light or in the darkness, as it can grant the wearer advantage, moving silently and in the stealth. Staying within the shadows. But its true strength is that if you're wearing it in the darkness and you grasp the edges, that you could fly. It's a cloak of the bat.
Whoa.
Nice.
Yep.
That's so cool. All right, so I think Eerie like pauses between rituals and like gets up and she's like, Angus, this is really cool. You can totally wear it, and you can also like fly. Like try it on.
He puts it on. You stop flying.
Well, all right. We'll go over in the corner over there where it's dark.
Okay.
Now hold on to the edges,
Okay.
like a bat.
And do I feel
As-
like wings pop out or something?
As you like grab onto the edges, you feel almost like the cloak like stiffen under your arms, and you're like, you realize like as long as you're holding the edges, you could use it like wings to fly.
So this only works in the darkness?
Dim lighter darkness.
Hmm.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Can you
Good
see in the dark?
nerve.
Not that well, but
Yeah.
Angus,
there's
you can-
one more thing that it could do.
There's one more thing that it can do.
Could just transform you right into a bat if you wish.
Think bat, Angus.
Well, no.
I think it's one of the Ghostbusters things where you're pulling like an Ackroyd and you're like, oh no, I'm definitely not a bat. Definitely not a bat. He's like, son of a bitch.
He'll pop back.
It's wonderful.
He saw the light.
Nice.
He saw the light in Crixus's eyes and removes the cloak and offers it to him.
Well, wait a minute. Does it offer like any protection?
I don't
No,
know.
it only lets you fly, polymorph into a bat, and grants advantage on stealth. No protection. Sorry. No,
We
it
cannot
doesn't.
let
It
Lothar
doesn't.
have this cloak. That's all I know.
Yeah,
That's all I know. We cannot let Lothar have this cloak. I'm thinking though. I do like it, but that's only because like it's a past life that's in my head. But I'm thinking to myself, Eerie, what do you think? No, Eerie.
None
I
of us
hit
can
her
see
in
in
the
the
head.
dark.
I
I hit her
need
in the
Denon
head.
to sneak around for
Wake
me.
up, wake up. Shh, in the head.
You can carry Denon to other places. That'd be pretty cool.
Oh,
And
that's
none of us can see in the dark. I'm always
Yeah.
with light.
I can see in the dark.
No, I mean like Eerie Eye.
Wait, Eerie doesn't have dark vision?
No.
What?
You're allowed to call it infravision on my stream, Mike.
Damn
Don't be
right.
afraid.
No? Eerie doesn't have infravision?
Oh no, I do have dark vision. What am I talking
Oh,
about?
I
sorry.
don't know.
Oh,
I was wondering.
And when you
I've
turn
been
into a
playing
bat, you
this
have
entire
sonar.
time thinking that
Oh,
I
yeah.
didn't have dark vision.
yeah, then I thought for some reason you didn't have dark vision. Oh yeah, then
I did too. I did not have dark vision for some reason.
I thought that's why you took light.
What is it going on right now? Wait a
I don't know.
It's at the top of my features. Like I've been thinking I didn't have dark vision this entire time. That's
Then
so weird.
Angus will.
So I take it from Angus. Thank you very much, Angus.
Yeah, he
All
gives it
that
to-
craziness, right? No, I'm
He
kidding.
gives it to Eerie because it's like it doesn't make sense for him to fly literally blindly.
Well, bats don't use their
Whoa.
eyes; they use echolocation.
Well, you don't turn. No, I'm not going to turn it. No, I mean the regular flying part.
If
Like
you'd be
Angus doesn't-
screaming plenty loud, you'd hear your
I
echo.
don't
Yeah.
get it. Like I can, like Banff places. I don't need to fly. I also am going to learn fly at some point.
Man, you guys are really desperate to give this thing away. I'm telling you, I would just take it. It's really like I know it's a little large, but
Then let's
I
give
can
to
get it
Christmas.
hemmed.
I whispered
Yeah.
to Holrick, kill him now.
Oh my god. Yeah, Chris, why don't you just hang on to it for a second? I'm gonna sit down and check out this ring, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay.
No, but I want the ring.
I might want the ring.
I want the ring.
We don't know what it does yet.
It doesn't matter.
Yuri
It's a
sits down
ring.
and blocks everybody out and identifies the ring.
No, go ahead. Okay, I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
It's a ring of protection. That's it. I'm sorry. It's nothing that fancy, but it's a ring of protection. Grants +1 to armor class and +1 to your saving throws. Ring of protection.
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, so do I. No, I'm kidding.
Exactly. That's
No,
great.
take the ring. Take the ring.
Well,
Take the
well,
ring.
No,
what's-
don't worry.
what-
I mean,
what's
this
her armor
puts
class?
Erie's armor
Eerie
class
should
all
take
the way
the
up
ring
to
and
12.
the cloak.
And the
Yes.
cloak.
You should. You really should. You really should.
Well, then I get to go first in stealth.
Yeah, that's no one's saying anything other than that. As long as
What about the
Angus
dex?
agrees.
Like, don't we have a decent dex? Like, who's the best dex?
What's your dex?
12.
Ulrich doesn't want to do dexterous things. He just took it because it was a power game move. Don't worry about it. It's right. It's for AC. Don't worry about it. You should take it because you could fly around and stuff. It's really cool. Although I personally think it should belong to Eerie or Angus. I'm sorry. I do like it, but I think
Angus, you really don't want it?
It only works in darkness, and I can't
But,
see in the
like, dim
dark.
light?
I can barely see in dim light. No, it would be wasted on me. It's all yours.
All right. If really nobody else wants it, I guess I'll take it. But
You all are
If you don't want it,
disgustingly
then I just take it
generous.
from
Lothar, you need to earn it if you were gonna
No,
have
no,
it.
don't. Shh. He doesn't. He's
No, he's not going to Lothar.
Eerie. It's all yours.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying
it seems
it's not
pretty
going
clear,
to him.
much like the staff, anybody is welcome to it except me. So, I mean, I realize I'm out of the running. I'm just talking to hear my own voice at this point and make you all
Did
feel
hear
a little
anything
guilty.
right now? I didn't hear anything. Eerie, just take the cloak.
Okay, great.
He's just
All
talking.
right, I'll take the cloak. I'll take the ring.
He always sits in the back. You do more scouting than Lothar does anyway.
That's true. That's true. I mean, next magic cloak, though, dibs, right? And I think like that is actually where the episode ends today. Is like the love. Like, next magic cloak. Next magic cloak. This guy right here.
No.
Oh my goodness!
That's awesome.
Yay! We got
As,
stuff, you guys.
I
As
wanted to kill the
Beaudry
fire
Iron
elemental tonight.
Stave.
I did
last
too.
time.
I wanted to kill the fire elemental so badly.
Me too.
Okay, we'll do it next time when we're
Okay.
Angus
prepared.
said no. Angus said not yet.
Angus is at half hit points.
Yeah, Eerie was like 8 hit points down, which is like terrible.
Episode 16.5. Kill the fire elemental.
We got our clocks
it'll be
clean with
episode
the air
17.
Yeah,
elemental.
episode 17.
We got our clocks clean by the air elemental at full HP,
Yeah.
Angus is at half HP and with many fewer spells.
And it was smart of Hulric to invite Bodri because he's always very helpful.
True.
I mean, he definitely may have saved one of your lives when the dice went bad.
Yeah.
That blind cloaker.
Definitely did.
Woo! What a killer.
You like a blind cloaker, right? You like that,
was
right,
awesome.
Mike?
That was great.
I'm glad that I didn't touch the peg. I'm so
I felt
I dodged the bullet this time. I loved it.
Yeah, you definitely dodged a bullet, and then you just poked Angus with one with your natural 30. That was pretty epic, actually.
Well, I didn't know it was going to hurt.
Of course not. Of course, that's how these things work. It was great. It just was great that the first hit was a 20. Come on. Thank you for that. It was like a gift to me, Mike. I had a lot of fun tonight. I hope this was fun. I think it should be clear to you now, like, what's happening in this place. You guys have a pretty good bead on what remains here. Hulric with one part of his, like, 3-part regalia completed. If he is to find a girl of giant strength, oh, buddy, look out.
And that sounded like girl, and I was like...
Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Oh, a girl of giant strength? Yeah, that's what he needs.
Yeah. Yes, please.
I know some girls with giant strength, and they're badass. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Awesome.
I'm loving the, like, classic feeling dungeon delving. This is great.
Okay, cool.
And lore.
I'm glad to hear it. There's definitively lore, and you like the what?
Tablets.
Oh, you like tablets?
Yeah, I like tablets a lot. It's cool. It's like a little, putting a puzzle together. I love it.
It is. It's like a puzzle.
And see, by going back and searching the Earth room, we have verified that the elemental rooms likely hide the tablets. We only had one data point prior to that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 1 out of 1 means nothing. 2 out of 2 might be a trend. Yep. You'll definitely have it confirmed if you find 4 rooms with elementals and map pieces in it. Then you'll know for sure. Awesome. That was really fun. I had fun tonight. I'm enjoying like the Dungeon Delve. Mike, we still got you next week, right? We're back next week, Monday, the 7th of June. We will be back with episode 17, Firelight Tales, the Titans' heirs. The heirs of the Titans gather the regalia of the first stage as they prepare to confront the Baroness Verilith and what remains of her arm of the Sapphire Legion, including 2 of her most elite soldiers, the War Priests and the First Scout.
Woo!
We'll remind you of their names at another time. It doesn't really matter right now. Anyway, what's going on with you guys this week? Is there anywhere that anything you want to hype up? Anybody want to hype up anything they're doing? Any place we should be going to check you out or find you? Cool stuff?
Come hang out on Twitch, Ronnie422. I'm going to try and do a test stream on Thursday, probably around like 1 or 2 p.m. Eastern.
You know what you want to stream? Yeah, you got an idea what you're going to play?
I think Sheldon last night gave me a great idea. I think I'm going to jump right in, just do a little bit of a run of Slime
Herder? Slime Ranger? Slime Wrangler?
Slime Rancher.
Slime Rancher.
I've seen a little bit of the game, and I was like, this is like a Taylor game. So I think I'm going to love it.
You need to start hyping it up, pop it out on the Twitter. I will retweet it for you, and at least one other person will retweet it for me. So how about that? Get yourself out into the world. It is just a test run, no pressure. I'm not. If you need anything, hit me up at Rania422, getting ready for her debut of her Twitch stream this week, Slime Rancher. I'm psyched. I am Rich Filiberto here as DM Philly. We will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Dragonfly. We're just starting up, really. We've only had a couple of episodes. We had an awesome one-off with the Sabotage the DM guys for the celebration of their anniversary stream. Grats on not dying tonight, indeed, says Bugabear. Bugabear is a legend. They should have VIP access in this channel, too. I will fix that as soon as we log off tonight. Tomorrow night, Dragonfly, we will be back. You may not see Kurt or Taylor tomorrow, but they will be there. Their characters will, at least.
Space.
D&D in space.
I also just want to say that every time I talk to people in person, I'm like, yeah, I stream like a few times a week. We've got City of Mist on Sunday, we got traditional D&D on Monday, and we have D&D in space on Tuesdays. Like, follow through.
Yeah,
And it
I've
makes
made
me
it a
happy.
thing. I think everybody who talks about it like
I
officially
love
does
it.
in space, and I'm like, okay, thank you for that.
That's
If that's the only impact that this product or show has on the world, I've done my duty. Yeah,
good.
Dragonfly tomorrow night. We're going back to space as the crew of the Dragonfly leaves Malpieti Prime behind them and brings their ship back to the stars. I'm really excited about that. Friday night, I will be back here, I believe, sometime around 9:30 p.m. Eastern, doing a live episode of Dungeons & Dragons in Discord for my friends at Post Show Recaps. You can catch me podcasting there. You should go sign up if you are not signed up, but I'm pretty sure most of you guys are signed up. Patreon.com/Post Show Recaps. It is rad. First of the month is tomorrow. It is the perfect time, you guys.
Yeah.
It's the best $10 a month you can spend. We've got a 70-person West Marches D&D game going that's incredible. We've started playing Final Fantasy XIV online together as a group. We're watching television shows. We're playing games. We have our own casino. Wario is in it. It's freaking rad. That's all I can tell you. Also, there's a bunch of podcasts. It's really good stuff. Go hang out. Anyway, with that, thank you all for hanging out tonight. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.